Okay, good evening, everybody. In just a moment, we're going to get started. I'm going to do a redo of Polar Radiance, not Polar Radiance. We're going to do a redo of Baldur's Gate from a couple weeks ago, where the stream miserably didn't want to function. I'm already hitting some really neat errors tonight. My camera is not working, so you may or may not get to look at me while we play. I know. Some people would say that's probably a good thing. So we will be ready in just a second. Just want to do a quick couple of pieces of um, what you call it housekeeping that I would have done had my video camera worked on the first damn try. I hope everyone is doing well this evening. So restarting the camera in hopes that it might actually decide that it wants to join us tonight. Um, no, just a second. All right, everyone ready to find out if we're going to have a picture? And no, that's not it. That's just the client that runs it. You piece of shit. You piece of shit. I don't know why it suddenly decided tonight to say fuck you after working so well for several weeks, but it sure is. Okay. One last thing to try, and I'm going to say bite it. And we're going to get on with playing a game. So a little bit about what we're playing. We're going to be playing Baldur's Gate. This is the enhanced edition, which does add a little bit of content that didn't exist originally. Um, so far, most of what I found is new companions. Do you think I bothered with those new companions? No, of course not. That would make some degree of sense. Um, well, I've pissed that off, haven't I? Okay, so you know what? We're just going to assume that we're going to assume video is not going to work tonight. So goodbye video, goodbye video, and we're going to get moving here. So as I was saying, Baldur's Gate, 1998 release. I believe it was one of BioWare's first games. It wasn't the first, but I think it might have been as late as the second game. Baldur's Gate is one of my all-time favorites. Now, big shocker, Chad likes a D&D game. It was the first to use its Aurora engine. It's still using the second edition AD&D rule set for the most part. They're as close to it as you're ever going to see in anything PC related. So, Baldur's Gate tells the story of the main character, which is your character, who picks up a ton of NPCs trying to figure out why the hell his foster father was killed. Don't know why the foster father was killed, but you know, well, I know I've played the game a dozen times, but yeah, I'm rambling. Sorry, I'm actually doing this sober. All right, so Baldur's Gate. Let's see, 31 days, 20 hours in. Is that my point? I believe that is my point. So let's go ahead and load that beautiful bean footage. Damn, Diana leveled up. So this is my main character. I discovered a long time ago playing this, the main character that is without a doubt, the easiest, maybe the best, definitely the easiest, is to play it as a cleric. You play it as a cleric, and oh, good God. I mean, you have control of your healing. In later points, especially in Baldur's Gate 2, if you happen to be a priest of Lathander using the Sun Domain, you can do horrible, horrible, horrible things to undead. I have faced attacks that should have. I'll check one more thing. I've faced attacks that should have outright crippled me, and I laughed them off. With playing a priest of Lathander. So let's go ahead and look at Dianair. Dianair is, these guys are all NPCs. Every last one of them is an NPC. So let's look at Dianair. She has leveled up. Didn't get any points. She's a wizard, and in the old system, wizards kind of got ticked for points. However, wizards also get to manipulate reality. Okay, so a fourth spell. What do I have memorized? It doesn't say what I have memorized. Oh, baby. Okay. So, down there. So we got what? That's bunch of magic missiles. Honestly, it's the most, even in second edition, it was the most handy spell in existence. We've got 2 blurs here and a gold touch. I want 3 blurs. As I said, damn, I'm not 5th level yet. What level is she? 4th. 3rd level, you get the world's most useful spell, Fireball. I have it in my book. I just can't memorize it yet. So somehow I glitched when I was playing last, and the monsters that I summoned stayed with the party when they should have unsummoned. I'm actually okay with that. Let's go ahead and quick save that bad boy.
How may I be
So what the fuck was I doing the last time I played?
You have but to ask. How may I be of assistance?
Important. Oh, right. I was heading toward finishing this map and then heading toward the bandit
It
hideout.
shall be as you wish.
Yay, the bandit hideout. Problem with having monster flunkies. Hey, ow, prick. I'll play with the volume in a moment. Let's go ahead and play with the volume. I'm going to play with the volume because I can all but freaking guarantee you can't hear me over Khalid yelping in pain. Okay, volume played with. Returning to game. Okay. Yeah, I could have finessed that fight a little better. Translation, I could have actually finessed that fight. But, you know, they're kobolds with fire arrows and... Ooh, arrows plus one probably. Oh no, they're bandits. Okay, let's go ahead and pick that shit up. I'll figure out who's carrying... Get back there, Emmeline.
What you want?
Trying to remember...
Orion would be proud of your actions.
Trying to remember this section of the game. I remember it being a little rough at
What
times.
is it this time? It shall be as you wish.
Yeah, it's a pair of hobgoblins and a pair of ogres, I think. Ogres or ogrelons. Oh, they're full-on ogres. Oh, there's a chest there. Oh, Imoen.
I've done had enough of this.
A chest or a barrel? Just a barrel.
Yes, you have but to ask.
So, let's see. Who are my people? This is Imoen. She is the main character's foster sister. And quite possibly one of the most annoying characters in video game history for constantly saying, "Hey ya." Voiced, by the way, by Grey Delisle or Grey Griffin. I'm not sure what her last name is now. One of the best voice actors in the business. One of my favorites. See, I'm a little bummed the camera's not working tonight. To play with that later. Maybe if I do any kind of intermission later, you know, brief. I'll make another attempt at it. To be honest, my camera is my phone. And it's prior to tonight worked remarkably well. Tonight, it's giving me the great big old fuck you. So this is actually this is the enhanced edition. It's been significantly upgraded to run with Windows 7, 8, and 10. I enjoy it. Now, for those keeping score, there will actually be a special edition of $5 Fridays on Tuesday. It's going to be called Too Much Money Tuesdays, as my pre order of Assassin's Creed Odyssey will be ready to pick up. And we will be running that 12 freaking hours. Okay, before we do something that silly. Quick save successful.
How may I be of assistance?
Let's patch up those woundsies.
Nature's servant awaits.
Didn't need to finesse that battle. Holy
What is it this
God.
time? You have but to ask.
That may be one of the worst things that I've ever
I'm
seen.
gone.
One bandit scalp. Two bandit scalps. There's a bounty on these back in Maragost. So, where was I? Baldur's Gate takes place on the Sword Coast of the Forgotten Realms. Seems like all the really good ones take place in the Sword Coast. Of course, for anyone who's actually a fan of Dungeons and Dragons, you already know that, when I say Baldur's Gate, that it's taking place in the Sword Coast. Yeah, eventually, kicked him until he was dead, huh? Eventually, I'm going to get this rest in, and I'm not going to go back to a town to do it.
You have but to ask.
I'm starting to question whether or not it's worth picking up all the damn scalps. I need to get the gem bag. I don't have a gem bag yet.
How may I be of assistance?
Alright, trying one more fucking time. Because I'd rather walk 12 hours after being rested than walk 12 hours. Hey, there we go. Again,
What is it this time?
the summoned monsters
shall
are
be
still
as
with
you
me.
wish.
Don't know what the hell happened there. Again, got flunkies, not going to complain. I expect they'll vanish when I travel. Ooh, cutscene! Oh, the bandit camp. Oh, bleeding hell. Knolls. Hey, I lost my summon monsters. Okay. Save. It's one of these games you save. You save a lot. You save constantly.
Good on you if you saved the day.
Alright. So let's look what we got here.
You have but to ask.
I always like to explore an area as much as possible. The Baldur's Gate games, they spawned quite a few, actually, side games. There were several Baldur's Gate games for the PlayStation and Xbox. Either for the PlayStation. I wasn't crazy about those. There were add-ons to this game Tales of the Sword Coast. And of course, there was Baldur's Gate 2, which actually might be one of the few games that's better than this one. The engine spawned Temple of Elemental Evil, which, if you at all have watched any of my feeds, you know I did try to play one night, and it was fucking horrible. The feed wasn't. The game was. Based on the module of the same name, which was known to be fucking horrible. Yeah. And it spawned the Icewind Dale games, the first of which was fairly enjoyable. The second of which was a little kind of repetitive and tedious. Okay, it was a lot freaking tedious. I think I found the bandit camp.
Yes?
Can I help you?
What you want?
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
My blade will cut you.
Stop shooting my... Who the fuck is hitting her? Oh, there's a boss.
Yep.
That calls
No less.
No! No!
I may have bit off more than I can chew.
you've a task?
I care not.
Please tell me she's not alone.
How may I be of assistance?
I feel so cold.
Whatever they need.
What is it this time?
I need change food, like my hamster become an
Yes?
orphan.
You have need of me? I do my best.
How may I be of assistance? I shall attend to it in a trice.
That was almost a party slaughtering ass kicking.
What is it this time?
Nature's servant awaits.
Yes?
You point, I punch. Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Okay, I was hoping their lore stat was high enough. Lots of loot. Man, there's a whole lot of loot.
You're a I've done had enough of this.
Gotta send the thief in to play with locks and stuff.
Let's talk butt kicking for goodness.
Yes. Butt kicking for goodness.
How may I be of assistance? It shall be as you wish.
So while this wasn't BioWare's first rodeo, it definitely opened up the way to a lot of their games. This and 2, especially Baldur's Gate 2, opened up the traditional BioWare romance. Awkward as hell. They always are awkward as hell.
What you want?
Funny as
I'm gone.
all fuck. Um, and without the Baldur's Gate game and opening up the great BioWare romance arcs, yeah, we wouldn't have such wonderful things as Commander Shepard does everyone.
I wish my ear as directed.
What is it this time? You have but to ask.
Can't rest in a tent.
It shall be as you wish.
Oh, that's a fight and a half. I don't know if I'm ready for that fight. I know in my current condition, I'm sure as hell not. Do I retreat back to Baragos and heal up? Or do I raid that tent like a goddamn boss? Knowing full well what waits inside is a goddamn boss. How are we doing now? Daenerys nowhere near leveling up to having Fireball, but I do have a Fireball scroll. Because what could go wrong? what could go wrong. But let's map out the rest of the region, or at least as much of it as we can.
For right. And I always am.
Whoa, those hobgoblins have scalps. Like human hair scalps. What the hell was that? We're gonna do something crazy. Oh my god, it worked.
Yes?
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
How may I be of assistance? You have but to ask. Let's give them a right thrashing.
That does say chill hobgoblin. I guess they're just really happy hobgoblins. What the fuck did she hit him with? Yay, we've got magic again.
What is it this time?
Nollies. Chromatic orb is my guess. Yeah, you'll notice I didn't actually hit anything in that fight.
Yes? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Or I shouldn't say I didn't hit anything, because I hit a lot of things. I didn't actually use my own choices. The AI took it over.
Yep. I'm gone.
Awful damn echoey for a 10. But, pardon me. These gnolls were kind of poor. Need to go get a gem bag.
How may I be of assistance? I shall attend to it in a trice. You have but to ask.
It's actually almost too much shit to loot.
You be
You have but to ask.
Whoa.
I care not.
Holy
I've
hellbat.
done had enough of this.
don't think I actually took a swing. I think the magic killed him.
What is it this time?
Yep, for being a named
shall attend to it
hobgoblin,
in a trice.
he didn't have dick.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
No way into that tent.
For right. And I always am.
You're thinking, why aren't you going back for all that loot? Because I'm out of room.
For right. And I always am.
I'm sorry, I'm seeing a group of adventurers this large come at me. I'm going to rethink my career choices in a hurry.
You're a queer fellow. I've done had enough of this.
Yes, I shall attend to it in a trice.
I have no explanation as to why someone would put 102 gold pieces in a jar outside. Oh, not the fight.
You have but to ask.
We'll take a magic ring.
What you want? I'm gone.
You've a task? They're called. As well as I can.
Yep. I've done had enough of this.
How may I be of assistance? I shall attend to it in a trice. I shall attend to it in a trice.
Who can resist a cave? Hold person.
What is it this time?
Barkskin, blessed and spirit armored. She knows how to buff.
You have but to ask. Yes? It shall be as you wish.
Oh, my heart's really not in this. I can but try.
How may I be of it shall be as you wish. What is it this time? It
So-
shall be as you wish.
As I was trying to do, loot the bodies.
There are so many places I would rather be.
Yeah, you know what, Khalid, I can dig that.
Yes? How may I? You have but to ask. What is it this time?
Bunch of dead gnolls.
Yes?
Nature's servant awaits. Perhaps it needs not quite as much help as
How may I
thought.
be of assistance? You have but to ask.
Still not going in Tazok's tent until we're all healed. So I'm pretty certain that would be horrible, horrible, horrible deaths all around for everybody. Out of shits and giggles. Out of shits and giggles. 28 hours back to the friendly arm inn. $40 back to Baragast. That'll be Sirens. That's called the the land of everyone had better have dispel magic.
It shall be as you wish.
Sorry if I go a little quiet. It was one of those weeks I'd love to forget. Sometimes you run into good shit in these kind of ruins. Sometimes you run into a fuck ton of skeletons.
I care not.
Don't waste your magic arrows on
What is it this
skeletons.
time? Yes? How may I be of assistance? What is it this time? You have but to ask.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Yes? How may I be of assistance? It shall be as you wish.
Something about this I'm trying to remember.
Oh,
right.
my heart's really not in this.
Always am.
The one nice thing about exploring the area is you do have to do a strategic retreat, and trust me, it is strategic. You know what you're getting yourself into. Nothing's more fun than running from a group of ogres into a non-map territory and getting your ass handed to you, because you don't know you're about to walk into something far worse than ogres. Brown bears in this game are realistically hostile. So are black bears if you egg them on, but yeah, much like real life. Personally, I don't want to fuck with any bears. You know, I bet these were mausoleums. Great, so the only thing left to do here is not puke. Wow. The only thing left to do here is to fuck with Tazok. And seeing as how I'm pretty certain how that's going to go at this level, let's go die horribly, shall we?
Sorry, friend, but you've got a date down under.
Try.
Whatever they need.
Oh. Oh. Oh, fuck no. No. Monsters. Yeah, you're good attacking him. Whatever you want to do.
You're a queer fellow.
Shoot the wizard.
Can I help you?
Khalid? Okay, Khalid, where the hell are you?
You have need of me?
Attack Raymond.
What is it this time?
And Captain Sunlight,
Yes?
attack the Null.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
They wish my ear.
Didn't go as poorly as I thought it was going to.
Mutton-mongering riffraff.
Something bad just happened, I just don't know what.
Must I watch over this group as a nanny, the child?
That went so much better than it should have.
What you want? I'm gone.
I don't like the way this group is turning out. Better leadership might help.
She hates it when you're good. She's a druid. She's neutral.
Gorion would have none of this. It is shameful.
How may I be of assistance?
I'm not a what? What the hell are you talking about?
It shall be as you wish.
Seriously, what the
is it
fuck's he
this time?
talking about?
Ah, what now? Need your pantaloons pressed?
Yes? It shall be as you wish.
That all? As well as I can.
Mullahay and Tazok have proven to be nothing more than puppets. The true master of this unfolding mystery continues to elude you.
Somewhere I killed
One thing
Tazok, and
is
I don't know
certain.
when I did it.
Someone has taken a very personal interest in seeking your death. Though why, you are not sure. Your search for answers continues, and the foreboding Cloakwood Forest is your next target.
Bum bum bum. That can be a dangerous spell to have. I still want to know what I did that would offend Grind so fucking much. It's a lot of... Give a gem bag.
How may I be of assistance? It shall be as you wish. What is it this time? Yes? How may I be of assistance? You have but to ask.
Alright, that was the most, in all the times I've played this, the most successful raid on the bandit camp that I've ever had.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Tread lightly. You must show respect in nature's house.
Still want to know what the hell I did to defend Gorion, or the memory of Gorion, or, Khalid in general.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Ah. I always wanted someone running the Realms tabletop actually send us here. This is the friendly arm in. Friendly arms in. Friendly. Friendly arm in. Okay, we've almost been live for an hour at this point. Just keeping an eye on my time and all. Gonna try this one more time. One more time. Okay. It says no. It continues to say no. So, no it is. Friendly arm in. Going here to unload some shit
I must rest.
and take care of that.
Case of armor chief. Oh, there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Oh, look, it's Elminster. I mean, it is Elminster. Oh. I don't remember that encounter with Elminster from any of my other playthroughs. So that's pretty interesting.
Let her go guide your eye on your travels.
Okay. See what I can't get identified here. Don't need to identify the arrows, to be honest. Interesting armor. Alright, so let's see what toys I got. ring.
What is it this time? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Guide your eye on your travels.
Okay, where was I? Boom. Ring of Princes. Ring of Protection plus 1. Oh, it's Ring of Prot. Okay, well, who could use it? I don't think she can. Let's find out. She could use it. Good. Mail of the Dead. This male extremely effective assassin. Create skeletal warriors equipped with this enchanted armor and powerful blade and give their circle. It's my man in. Chainmail 1. Well, balls. He can use it. God, the helmets make people look ridiculous in this game. Rammer plus 1. I don't see an immediate need for that. Medium shield plus 1. Small shield plus 1. Medium shield. Take that, Khalid. No change. I stuff was where these items were once property of the royal family of Thruskell. Oh, Khalid. Oh, Khalid.
Yes? You have but to ask.
Oh, I gotta wear. Man, I'm getting fatigued.
It shall be as you wish.
My inn is open to all who behave themselves.
Need a gem pouch. I think I'm holding on to those. Boop. That's his companion. Minsk is touched. And by touched, I mean bug nuts. I need multiple gem bags.
It's been dreadful slow business lately.
What do you got? What do you got? What do you got to sell? No gem bags.
As darkness falls,
Oh.
your mind drifts back
Dream sequence!
and to triumphs well deserved indeed. A fortified camp secluded and guarded from the entire coast, and it is naught but easy pickings before your guile. All manner of bandit and brigand move about here, but you may as well be invisible amongst them. Your recollections are interrupted by a powerful gust of wind, lifting you high above the camp and woods both. Your arc crests in the high morning sun, and for a moment you are as a bird, free from your duty to those below.
Don't remember this one either.
With unseen hands, the earth reasserts her hold on you.
Now I remember it.
Suddenly, you feel less like a sparrow and more like a catapult stone. Without impact or fanfare, the ground accepts your passage and does not strike back. In a moment, all is black, and for all you know, you have descended to the very core of the world. The rock around you illuminates, and a cavern slowly takes shape. Though you can see no more than a few steps ahead or behind, stumbling forward, you find yourself face to face with yourself. Before you is a likeness in stone exact to the smallest detail. A voice in the darkness accuses you, even as it seems amused. Such pride undeserved, great predator, when your whole being is borrowed. Credit where it is due, and dues where payment is demanded. A dagger of bone flies from the blackness and strikes the statue square. It cracks slightly, but the pain you feel is as though you were rent asunder. You were made as you are, taunts the voice, and you can also be broken. You fall backward into the void, and do not come to rest until morning wakes you.
Someone went up. Or something happened. Oh, I gained special ability slow poison. Hey, that's fucking handy.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
It shall be as you wish.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. So this party, beyond being the canon party, that was considered the canon party, they also happen to be my favorite party. I know I need to go to the Cloakwood. I could have sworn the Cloakwood used to be over here. But I also want to go to Baragast, because I'm desperately looking for something.
You have but to ask.
Some kind of gem bag to alleviate having all these damn gems in my inventory.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
I don't want to talk.
He's not actually selling anything. He's one of the new party members. Guess I'm gonna go start searching.
It shall be as you wish.
You want some whiskey?
Excuse me.
You have but to ask.
Time to go make some cash.
It shall be as you wish.
Can I assist you?
You want some whiskey?
What I'm in need of is a general store. Probably.
It shall be as you wish.
Smithy might do.
Oh, there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Huh.
It shall be as you wish. I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Okay. No kidding. That would be most of my existing gold. Not gonna do it. Oh. Well, now they have two.
It shall be as you wish. You have but to ask. You have but to ask. You have but to ask.
I wish I had my old tobacco pipe.
Seeing as I walked right into that, I'm gonna walk right the fuck out of that.
I shall attend to it in a trice. It shall be as you wish.
Queer things have been afoot lately.
You want some whiskey?
Also, nothing for sale.
It shall be as you wish.
Trying to think where you get the damn gem bag.
have but to ask. You have but to ask.
This doesn't... Could have sworn the Oldcaster School was over on the other side of Baragos.
You have but to ask.
Oh, this is familiar. Why do I seem to think there are going to be skeletons on the path?
My blade will cut you down to size.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
Oh, I was really not in this. No!
How may I be of assistance? What is it this time? You
Nice.
have but to ask.
What you want?
So which is the nation to the south,
Let's give them a right thrashing.
where the Flaming Fist comes from.
For right.
I think. It's been a long time. Anyway, the nation to the south. It tends to be in a feud, constant state of, let's fuck with each other with Baldur's Gate. Although the biggest trivia I can give you about is don't be a mage. Don't be a mage in Vietnam. They hate mages. They hate unlicensed mages. They will lock them away and or kill them. I swear I remember undead in one of these fucking areas. I'd also swear this is still not the Oldcaster School. Okay, it's the Oldcaster School.
Yes?
Yes?
Yep.
By your command.
I love that.
You point, I punch.
Whatever they need. As well as I can.
No, that's gonna be a lot of magic missiles hitting that fucker.
How may I be of it shall be as you wish.
Okay, so it's the ruins of the Oldcaster School. Hey, I was right. There's some fucking undead. I knew there was some undead in this mess somewhere.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes. Rask!
Let's give them a right thrashing.
Cool. Shit.
What is it this time? Yes?
This would be a good place for a hench.
How may I be of assistance? What is it this time? You have but to ask.
Oh. Oh, another underground labyrinth.
I care not. I've done had enough of this.
Scouting time with the thief. Scouty, scouty, scout, scout.
Yes?
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
For the fallen!
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Also need a potion satchel.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
So, if you've ever been in a gaming group where healing potions are the light blue color, this is actually one of the major origins of that. I know it's definitely the origin of it with my group. You know, when you come across potions and they happen to be healing, and you don't feel like dicking around with rolls and such, the GM will often say, it's a light blue potion. Yeah, okay. That probably means it's healing.
My blade will cut you down to...
That actually made me jump.
How may I be of assistance? You have but to ask. What is it this time?
You're a queer fellow. I'm gone.
Yes, you have but to ask.
What you want? I've done had enough of this.
How may I be of assistance? It shall be as you wish.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
I'm not in a section that requires a whole lot of strategy. Unless you're actually in Baldur's Gate itself. More importantly, once you're after Saravok, who's the guy that killed your foster father, once you're after him, then yeah, it's all shit neat. Ton of strategy.
For right. And I always am.
Congratulations on level 5 Khalid.
Yep, this way.
I deserve that.
What is it this time? It shall be as you wish.
I can but try.
You have a bad case of armor, Chief.
Yes? You have but to ask.
Go for the eyes, Boo.
My
Go
blade will
for-
cut you down to size.
I think I've got most of this.
I care not. I've done had enough of this.
Go scout, Emmeline.
How may I be of assistance? You have but to ask.
I'll be damned, didn't expect that.
What is it this time? It shall be as you wish. Yes?
I'm just gonna get...
How may I be of assistance? What is it this time? It shall be as you wish.
Okay, we're going way ahead of the chick that can
You're
find
a queer.
traps.
I've done had enough of this.
Yes? It shall be as you wish.
What you want? done had enough of this.
How may I be of assistance? It shall be as you wish.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
For the fallen!
That might have been a mistake. Because it wasn't being worse.
You have need of me? I can but try.
Let's talk full plate
What is it this
and
time?
packing
You have but to
steel.
ask. Yes?
Yep. I'm gone.
Yeah, that's everything.
How may I be of assistance? It shall be as you wish.
No!
You have but to ask. What is it this time?
If a tree falls in the forest, I'll kill the bastard what's on it.
Yes?
Nature's servant awaits.
How may I be of assistance? What is it this time? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
For right. I always am.
Oh,
My
my
blade
eyes
will
are
cut
really
you
not
down
in
the
this.
For the
side.
eyes!
Plowing through cobbles at this level is kind of funny. It's not even that we're powerful. I mean, we're fourth and fifth level. It's just cobbles are that sad.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes.
I just saw a bunch of yips go across my screen. Oh, shit.
I care not.
Yes? It shall be as you wish.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes. Rusk!
Oh, I love the thunk sound of critical hits. Or, you know, outright fucking death shots. So, for Realms historians, Baldur's Gate takes place after the Time of Troubles, when the gods Merkel, Baal, and Bane were all killed.
You're rather outlandish folk to be wandering round here.
Yeah, it's a worthless gem. I'm sure that comes as a shock. The Pool of Radiance game I was playing a couple weeks ago. Was it last week? That game takes place before the Time of Troubles, but not very much before it. I remember when I was younger actually figuring out which games occurred when. The Icewind Dale games occur the earliest of this group. Pretty far, about 100, 150 years back. Then comes the Pool of Radiance series. Pool of Radiance, Curse of the Azure Bonds, Secret of the Silver Blades, and Pools of Darkness. Followed by the two Savage Frontier games, which weren't related at all to the Pool of Radiance games, but were a lot of fun. All the same engine, the same, sprite battles, but it's a lot of fun. Splat. Then those games all took place before the Time of Troubles. Baldur's Gate takes place after the Time of Troubles. You knew it was before the Time of Troubles in the other game because you faced Baneite clerics, and actually at one point I think had to deal with Bane. Dick. A lot of Zentarum in those games. Oh, a lot of fucking Zentarum in those games. Zentarum out the ass. So after the time of troubles, there was a prophecy from a cleric of Ogma, the god of knowledge, that states the Lord of Murder shall perish. That's Baal, but in his wake he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny. So a bunch of fucking half gods are running around. And spoiler alert:
How may I be of assistance?
there's one right there. He's a Baal spawn. He is a son of Baal. Extra spawn. I'll keep quiet on that one. And that's where all this
I shall
hinges
attend
on
to it in
is
advance. What is it this time?
people want you dead because of that, one way or the other. They want you dead because you're competition, or they want you dead because it's a Highlander, like, there can be only one thing. And there's also a August Beard Destiny. I don't remember August Beard at all. It was part of the expansion. I remember that. Same as that. Haven't been there. Yeah, okay, let's go there.
It shall be as you wish.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is a group of kobolds that are currently thinking, oops.
Yes?
Yes, oh omnipresent authority. As we direct.
But I think, having gotten into a new area and being that it is 10:30, this is a really good place to call for tonight. I want to thank anyone, no one stopped in tonight. Scott. But I do want to thank everyone who might watch this on YouTube, on my channel on YouTube. And if you're watching this on YouTube, by all means, subscribe. Same if you're watching this on the Mixer replay. Subscribe. Check out my Facebook blog at facebook.com/horrorchad. It's HORRORCHAD. And of course, I am Orachad on Destructoid. Orachad74 on YouTube. You know what? I think I'm actually my real name. Or it's going to be under horrorchat@gmail.com on YouTube. So, please check those out. Subscribe. Subscribe on my Destructoid. Stop in and say hi. Like my Facebook. Let me know what you'd like to see. I've got, a ton more of these games. And of course, Tuesday, we'll be doing some Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Yeah, I could have had it this week if I wanted the digital download, but I'm one of those guys that likes physical media. So, again, I want to thank everyone who may be paying attention to this.
Nighttime. Good for sneaking up on evil.
God, I love him. And I actually hope one night soon to record and YouTube one of our tabletop sessions. I just got to get everyone's okay on that before we do it. Thanks and have a great evening, folks. Major thanks to Sean, very evil teddy bear, who got me up and running again when my settings went whack-a-ding hoy. Guess what? If you're listening to this and I haven't called you yet, I'm going to call you about why the fuck my webcam broke. Why that interface broke. Thank you, and again, everyone, have a great night.